On Tuesday, 13th May 2025, the Minister of Defense presented a draft Uganda People's Defense Force Amendment Bill 2025, which, among other proposals, seeks to empower the military courts to try civilians under certain circumstances.
The House, the guidance I'm getting from you, I beg to move that the bill entitled the Uganda People's Defense Forces Amendment Bill 2025 be read for the first time.
Presiding over the House, Speaker Anita Among urged committees to process the bill before the end of the fourth session.
Honourable members, I expect the committee to handle this and should be resolved before the end of the fourth session. So I expect the bill back soon.
However, Leader of Opposition in Parliament, Senyonyi, is concerned that the bill is being hurriedly processed illegally, and this could lead to a lackluster law that will impact innocent people.
Somebody is being called to appear before the committee at 9 a.m., but the letter is reaching their office at 8 a.m. And you want them within 1 hour to show up for this committee meeting to give their views on a 150-page bill. That's ultra-vires. It is unacceptable before the law. Because you see, the law gives committees 45 days to process a bill.
Among the proposals, the bill seeks to provide for exceptional circumstances under which civilians may be subject to military law and to prescribe offences for which civilians may be tried by the courts-martial. Senyonyi insists that the Supreme Court has already pronounced itself on the matter in its January ruling, which ended the trial of civilians in military tribunals. He added that members of the opposition will meet tomorrow to decide on whether to boycott the Tuesday hearing.
We are going to meet as the Joint Opposition Caucus tomorrow morning to deliberate on this, but also generally this bill.
In February, some suspects who were being tried by the General Court-Martial had their cases moved to civilian courts. These included four-time presidential contender Dr. Kizza Besigye, who is now battling charges to include treason. Dr. Besigye, who had his criminal case files transferred to the High Court, has now been at Ruzira Maximum Security Prison for 6 months. His lawyer, Arias Lukwago, insists that his client's continued stay in prison without a sentence or formal trial contravenes the law.
He is supposed to report back to the Chief Magistrate for mention on the 21st day of this month. That is next week, Wednesday. Since he has clocked 6 months on remand, he is entitled to mandatory pay. So we are going to push for his release, even when we appear before court on 21st. The battle is about the release of Dr. Kizza Besigye unconditionally.
It remains to be seen if Dr. Besigye's next attempt at seeking formal release from jail will yield any success. Juliet Nalwoga, NTV.